NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers. Play host to the Golden State Warriors. Let's do it. Collison to Young. Has a chance. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful. But you don't expect it all the time.
Durant to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Here's Durant for 2. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down from mid-range. Warriors have the basketball. Curry, and he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Into the front court comes Collison. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Runner's good there.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Curry to Cousins. Inside, he scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Curry into the front court. Leads just a point. Curry to Thompson for 3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Collison to Oladipo. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oladipo to Young. Fires the 3, and Thaddeus Young still gets it to go with the defense closing out.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And hits at the line. Warriors basketball. Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Has a look. It's no good. Great defense. Livingston to bring it up. Right now, 12 all. Can't connect. It's no good. Oladipo. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot. Livingston across the timeline. Looking to make something happen to Durant. Gets it in the right corner. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Team foul number 1. That's the
first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Indiana with the basketball to Oladipo. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. He buries it off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Shaun Livingston. Thompson. O'Quinn turns it away.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Victor Oladipo buries it on the catch and shoot.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
It's Golden State basketball. Slam dunk, Shaun Livingston. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was a difference.
Livingston to bring it up. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Nothing going here on that drive. Defender was right there. He has to know better. Final shot from half court, off the mark. And that does it. First quarter is in the books of this one. 1 quarter down, the Warriors with the lead. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only 1 quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Almost, but no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Durant to Thompson. Down low, Green. Throws it down. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Oladipo to Evans. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
Durant down to Green. Shot from the lane won't go.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Oladipo. Goaltending's called. Count the basket. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Curry with the ball. To Green. Curry to Cousins. Thompson had made his first couple, but he misses there. Turner to Oladipo. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, when I sit down and I think about it, it really blows my mind at how far Depot has came over the past 3 seasons. That first stop in Orlando, I remember watching a kid who had crazy talent and at times showed glimpses of brilliance, but also was really inconsistent. But in OKC, though, something changed, and it had to be the influence of Russell Westbrook. When you're around a dude that plays with 110% every day of the week, that has to push you mentally to levels that you never experienced before. That was the first time in his NBA career that he played meaningful basketball. He played with a purpose. Now when I look at him, I see a refocus. I see the dedication to the game he loves. There's no doubt now that he is the leader of this franchise.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Thompson. Cousins. Oh, he got a piece of it. Durant.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Durant. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Collison into the front court. Down 2 to Turner. To the rim, lays it up and in.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Pacers with the possession. Baseline drive. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curry. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Curry. Durant. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul for the Indiana Pacers.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Kevin Durant has it. Probing the defense. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Goes to the right side. Oladipo to Collison. To Evans from long range. Good contest. Tyreke Evans can't hit it. Cousins to Curry. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down. and gets both to drop at the line. It's Indiana basketball. Collison to Oladipo. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
VO, he may not be the superhero that Indy wanted, but he's definitely the one they need.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Now a three. At the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Warriors have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Pacers were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. 3-point shooting. Player of the half.
Kevin Durant is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's Steph at the controls. To Green. To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Inside, he scores.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Golden State at the controls. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thompson to Green. Curry. Offensive board. Got a piece of it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Darren Collison That's his second personal foul. Team
Durant. Curry. Can't get the bounce. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. The pass set it all up.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
KD with the rock. Turns and slams it down. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks. Maybe a God Shamda. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we play the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Curry into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
number 34, Sean Livingston.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leave him.
Here comes the screen. To Sean Livingston. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Warriors, number 2, Jordan Bell.
Not that time, and not his shot.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Nothing going here on that drive. Turner to Evans. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Livingston across the timeline. Lead is 12. Tyreke Evans to the basket.
You see, this game is just like the game of life. It is filled with ebbs and flows. Reek came in with such high expectations, but then struggled to see his own potential for years. But with the right change of scenery, he puts you into a time machine, and all of a sudden, he's right back to where he was a decade ago.
To Thompson, down low Bell. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Turner. Gets to the basket and scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Gets off a three. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Pacers control. Surveys the floor. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
It's easy. Force guys into...
Throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys leading by 14. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his sixth three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Curry with the basketball. They lead it by 14. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Green. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Durant. Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Green. Durant. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open Clay means 2 points every time.
Into the front court comes Collison. The deficit now up to 13. Collison off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Turner. Shot from the lane won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. His team on top by 13. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
assistant coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Collison to Oladipo. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Durant across the timeline. His guys up by 15. Cleared by the Pacers. To Oladipo. No good.
For an offensive player at his magnitude, that's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Pacers secured the rebound. Oladipo into the front court. Trailing by 15. Oladipo off the mark. Well contested.
If I just scored a bucket like that, oh, you can be sure we're running that play the next possession, the possession after that, and the possession after that. We call that exploitation time.
Curry to Green. Rejected.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Curry has it. To Thompson. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Durant. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. To Oladipo. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. Curry to bring it up. Up a dozen. Cousins. Down low Durant. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Substitution being made in this one. Evans to Young. Here's a chance from long range, and that'll be rebounded by Curry.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Nothing going here on that drive. No good and no foul. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Number 2, Derek Collison.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors added a win with today's solid victory. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The Pacers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Indiana Pacers.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Kevin Durant put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.